Alright, we should be live. We're back. We're going to be drafting Spider-Man through the Omenpaths for right now. Yes, I was cleaning up my Brawl decks and like my standard decks and deleting all the old ones that don't work anymore, and I noticed that I had built a Tiny Bones deck for like a midweek Magic, and I'm like, I can probably tune him up now and do fun stuff with him. And yeah, I was having a little fun with Tiny Bones the other day, so maybe I'll do one of those as like a deck tech and some like free role plays. Also, if you are watching this live, yes, the title does also suggest that I might consider a Final Fantasy flashback draft. Don't know yet if I want to do that, but for right now we're going to stick to the Spider-Man plan because, well, it's the new set and not a whole lot of people are having a great time with it, so there's less competition, but there's also less demand for Spider-Man drafts right now, so I don't know, maybe I'll pick up some of the people that are kind of sad that their favorite streamers are doing anything else Magic related or playing other games. That the Sinister Six? That is the Sinister Six. Tell by the mana cost. Yeah, return up to 6 target creature cards with different names from your graveyard to the battlefield. So if you just don't die, this thing wins games. It's really hard to beat your opponent putting 6 different permanents into play. Even if you don't get all 6, putting like 3 or 4, if any of them are... If you like reanimate your best creature that died earlier in the game, and like 3 other random like 2/2s and whatnot to go along with them, that's probably good enough. We also have the rare Spider-Man, the one like actual rare Spider-Man in the set, and he is also really powerful. So I think I'm gonna take two out of my 3 rares. Artifacts and creatures your opponents control enter tapped. That is low-key tempting because then I can be black-blue, potentially. Whereas this start, I'm kind of moving towards black-white, but I think these are the 2 strongest cards in the pack, I think. So I'm going to take them and see what the other packs have. Well, now we have the Scorvus that I'm probably taking. I'm also probably taking Damning Caress. If one of these 2 were not here, I would take the other one and the Mothwing Shroud, since I already have a Demi here, who is Spectacular Spider-Man, I think, is the specific subtype of Spider-Man that he is. There is also an argument to be made for taking something like Supportive Parents, because this is a 7-drop, and while you can live long enough in some games that get dragged out, sometimes it helps if you can ramp your mana a little bit, too. And, yeah, 2 mediocre mana dorks. Well, a mediocre mana dork and a good ramping card, but I don't currently have the setup for Miles. But I think I'm down to take these 2 green cards now. Yeah, we can drop a Demi, like I said. Not essential that we take them, that we use them, but... Alright. Best in operation. I don't really want Scout the City. I might legit take Treat Trolley, though. Again, being able to ramp into this 7-drop. I think take these 2. Take the thing that's good to reanimate after the opponent finally deals with it, and a early play that's going to ramp me into my big stuff, and possibly fix my mana if I wanted to run something like a Demi still. Because a Demi is incredibly strong. Like, hexproof and indestructible to the rest of your team for 3 mana at instant speed is pretty good, all things considered. Yeah, we'll keep taking the black and the green cards, and we'll hope to open Rare Craven next pack. But if we get something like Dr. Octopus, at least we're getting like a bunch of fixing cards, so might still be able to run him. That Mythic Peter Parker, I've not had him yet in any of my drafts. I don't really care about another Treat Trolley. I think this is Perilous Lunge. Like, I also am not a huge fan of Bane Marked Leonin. Like, by the time I get to 7 mana, I'll have enough stuff in my graveyard. I should not need to mill. So I'm going to take Peter Parker right now, put him down here, and we might be running him. It's also possible with enough good white-green cards that I will switch to a white-green deck that's splashing black with ramping creatures for Hex of Undeath. / Return of the... It's not Return of the Sinister Six. That's what I thought the name was, because it's a reanimation card, so Return of the Sinister Six sounds like a good name for it. But it's something... Behold the Sinister Six? Maybe? It's not anything, like, too long, like... End appeared the Sinister Six or something silly like that. I do like the Archivist. There's a part of me that wants to grab the City Pigeon, I'm not gonna lie. I don't even have... I have, like, one in Web Creature in, like, Common Miles. Like, none of the Peter Parkers in Web on their own. Although, the Flip Peter Parker would, but I would need to add blue for that. That's probably not correct. Like, I don't mind that I took him, but I probably just need to take, like, the early looter. Look out. Help fix my draws a little bit. Make slightly less potent hands a little more keepable. Okay, grab a Scorpion Sting. And another Lookout. Ooh, the villain thing. Spots remove, portal removal. Spot removal. I definitely want to take one of the 2 villains. Or one of the 3 villains, and I probably want one of the cheaper ones. I think I take the Merciless Enforcer. Getting a common crook is usually pretty easy. I don't think I need a second Treat Trolley. I don't even know if I'm running the first one yet. 3 Mob Lookouts is a little bit much, but... Probably not running the second Clandestine, but... We'll see. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna happen. Alright. Blue-black dual lands, more green fixing. Not mind some ramp. I do kind of wish it made them villains in addition to their other type, since it's supposed to be the Sinister Six, so... Having a whole bunch of villains show up is kind of on theme. Even if some of them are actually anti-heroes, like Venom. Oh, there's a black-blue dual land if I want it. Secret Identity... I think the Surveil... Because I'm almost definitely not running anything red, so I think the Surveil value from the blue-black land is way higher than having a blue-black-red land that I could theoretically play from the graveyard. There's also another Scorvus, but yeah, I just think I want the mana fixing and the early removal spell for right now. Have the Lizard. Horrific Team Up. Oh, or a Damning Caress, and I think I want the Damning Caress more. It doesn't require me to have creatures. Another Spots Portal. Another cheap villain. Let's be honest, if I'm going to be running the portals, definitely want cheap villains. spider count is currently 2, so I don't think I need Rouse the Swarm. I also don't think I need Grow Extra Arms with what I have. I know, get me wrong, Rouse the Swarm as a 4-mana 3/2 that gains me a life and can potentially buff a couple creatures in my deck and gain me more life if they're already in play. It's not the worst, but... I know the one... Oh, right, it's Miles in the T-Rex. So yeah, I remember that I have, like, Dinosaur Peter Parker, but... Probably don't need the second Scorvus either. You down there, because it's easier to find the land and get rid of that. Where my land count is good. Of island, maybe. Alright, we need 8 cuts, so let's start with this. See what I have to work with. 2. Honestly, I can probably cut the lunge with everything else I have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It is a little high, but it's not unreasonable. Honestly, with Doc Ock at the top end and having access to Sinister 6, I think we can actually lose the Enforcers here. Blooded Curse. I think my other top-end spells are better. It doesn't become a lizard villain. That would actually be helpful. Citizen... Possible we only want 1 Scorvus, then. Maybe like 2 Lookouts, 2 Crooks. It's fine. I don't think I actually need the Ridgeline. I think I want to go +1 Swamp here. We only need the 1 island, so we have it to fetch. And we have blue sources here, and it's a 7-drop. We should be able to find the island by the time we have 7 mana. Or another blue source. If we have that in hand and 7 mana and we have not found one of our 2 blue sources yet, that's actually kind of really silly. Like, really silly at that point. It's not impossible, obviously. There are combinations, like, it's not like we can't have 7 lands, we have, 7 swamps and... Or 8 swamps, 7 forests? Yeah. So there are 15 lands we could have in play that would not produce blue mana, but that also means we can't have found the Treat Trolley or any of the creatures that do it, so... Or those things have to have been killed. See? We don't even have our other color. But we have the blue sources. Alright. I have enough to do early that this is fine. I have cheap interaction into some early defensive plays in the 2/3 Death Toucher and whatnot, so... I would like to not draw any non-forest lands, though, from this point forward. Till I've gotten my forest and drawn a bunch of other spells, because I'm already starting at 4 lands, so that's a little bit iffy. And the fact that I do need a forest is problematic, so... This could very easily just go against us. Like, we just draw green spells for the rest of the game and lands that aren't forests. I mean, this is a tournament opponent. I will take the free win, but I did want to play a game of Magic the Gathering with you. And you did click keep, so you were here when this started. Come on. Come on, you can do it. It's not how I want to win a game of Magic, but... Alright, no more lands for a little while. Let me draw some spells. Assuming that the opponent comes back and we actually get to play a game. Oh, hang on, they highlighted their hand. So as long as they don't, like, shame Scoop for not being here for turn 1. I thought they highlighted their hand. Thought that was them. I mean, I'd be really upset about missing my turn 1 also, but I try and salvage at least. Like, the game, if I can somehow win this game through all of this. Also, did they take it? Oh, maybe it highlighted because they drew a card. No? Okay. They are here now. Alright, hit them for 2. And... yeah, let's play Scorvus. Probably going to loot away a land for the lookout, but... Alright, at least we get to theoretically play a game of Magic the Gathering against them. Oh, that's a bit much. Alright, let's cast this first. Not need all of these lands. I have my blue source, so... yeah, the sad thing is if I win this, it's because they skip 2 turns of the game. Alright, we're gonna kill Aunt May so that thing's not a 3/3 flyer. So that all of my things kind of overwhelm it now. Not that all my things weren't pretty overwhelming for it to begin with, but... yeah, this is an entirely different game if they get to play... I don't know if they had a white source. It doesn't look like they did turn 1. So... yeah. Yeah. I appreciate them trying to make a game of it after they finally came back, but... that kinda sucks. If it weren't for prizes, you know, I wouldn't... I would have just been waiting patiently the whole time for them to get back for their turn 1. But, you know. Not only will Arena not let me wait for them, but it also is an event for prizes, so... I would like to win, I just would prefer to win because I'm good at Magic. And played correctly. And got a little lucky. Like, those are the reasons why I would like to win a game of Magic. Not because, you know, life made my opponent have to wander off for a minute. And by the time they got back, they had missed 2 turns. Hey, it needs a little bit, but only a little bit. We have enough to start with, at least. Alright, that is basically exactly what I needed. Now I can run out my stuff, and I would like another land at some point in time. I was going to say preferably a forest, but even that's not necessary here. Also, I already have my Return of the Sinister Six, so... let's attack first, see if I get in 2 damage or if we trade. Right. It's fine. I'll still run out the Leonin over Lizard here. Alright, I don't entirely mind seeing 2 lands. Losing the second forest when I have a double green and a 7-drop in my hand is a bit rough, but... so far, everything's fine. Alright, and there's my double green, so... Deck's great, Magic's great. Moving on. I mean, there's other stuff they can have here. Turning the parents into a 4/4... That's probably okay. I don't actually need them for their mana right now. And if they don't want to trade Scorvus off, then I get in for an extra point of damage. And this is the same thing that would have happened if I had attacked them for 3, most likely, if they didn't need Scorvus for anything. So. Also, I have 6 out of 7 mana, and if they kill the Lizard here... Yep. There's a very real chance that I could just... Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. I can still do other stuff in the meantime, but... Yeah, if I had drawn a land there, and I just got to put 4 creatures into play, I'm pretty sure that would have killed them if they don't have actual villainous wrath. So who are the Sinister Six this time? Lizard makes sense. So, some variation of Venom there. Would you like to attack me for 1 opponent? Your creature has haste. I will, in fact, take a point of damage. They are about to discover their creature has haste, I feel like, or my thing lagged. One or the other. I don't really want to discard any of these. Like, I think I wait a turn. Like, yes, it'll save me the 2 life and make this cheaper, but I'm not discarding that one, so... But yeah, I'll just take some damage here. Are they gonna deal me extra damage to get a better card? Yep. Is our guy's 3 power now? Okay. Build Knife Trick and the Angry Mob. Alright, now I want to do this and try and hit like another creature to discard here. Alright, I missed on that, but that's okay. We can just discard the land. Play the land and pass turn. Oh man, they're gonna know something's up when I chump their Leon in here. But they might think it's Villainous Wrath and just not run out anything else. Alright, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then I'll have a land in my hand to discard to the Lookout. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's have... I guess you, even though I'm probably not discarding a spell here. You a 4/4. And discard that. Okay! Sinister Six have been beheld. He's not bad, but he's not going to be good enough here. Get my treasure back. Have a grip full of removal spells and a ton of villains in play. Alright, so... kill him. And send him away. And smash your face in. And I still have Venom as backup if they do have Villainous Wrath. So... alright, an actual game of Magic the Gathering this time. And we got to do our cool trick. So, and we now have 2 wins. So anything after this is all good. We did the cool thing once. I've already had a draft where I played Dr. Octopus and drew 1,000,000 cards off of him and won the game, so... I don't need to do that again. Be nice, be fun, but we don't need to. Oh, that makes me even more inclined to run out Common Crook over Mob Lookout. I don't have anything I really want to discard yet. I'm not looking for land desperately, so... alright. Alright, maybe now I'm more... interested in finding some lands. I missed. Alright, let's discard Venom then. Play the land I do have. No attacks. Venom is 2 counters, right? First, let's see if they discard a spell. They did. It's a 3/4 now. Alright, so I take 3. That's fine. Yeah, we're just gonna bounce them. They can gain their 2 life. Let's get my island, because I have them in hand, so I might as well. Yep, it's okay. I left back my 3/3, but their other creatures can attack comfortably. Let's see. Cast that. We'll have that one connive this time. Discard that, because I already have enough spells to work with. Sit back for now. They're missing lands? Okay, there they go. So, I think they were missing a land too, though. to eat their guy here and see if that works. Alright. Cast Scorvus. Trade with the Linen. Oh, god damn it. Do you disenchant? You do disenchant. Okay. I'm gonna need you to kill that real quick. That one, please. Yeah, no. That's gonna be a no from me, dog. Well, it's not the worst. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. I think I'm down for a little Doc Ock action now. Guaranteed. Counter back. Yeah, I think we hold the land for the lookout. I think. They actually have the removal spell for him. Yep, okay. And now we definitely hold the land for the mob lookout. Oh, right, I get a thing. Let's discard the lookout then. Because I do need a land for, Behold the Sinister Six. That's what I'm going with now is the name. I know it's something like that. I'm holding it for the Sinister Six card, whatever it is. Four. That's a very easy block for me. Hey. Oh, hey, there it is. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Part of me wants to go for maximum value, but I think we've got enough here. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we can't get the other mob lookout, so... let's see, you. I choose you. So how you doing, opponent? Are you having fun playing Magic the Gathering with me? Yep, that's fine. How many cards are left in my deck? 18? Alright, Alright. Now down to 11 cards left in my deck, so I do have to be a tiny bit careful I don't just deck out here. But... They don't have anything else, so when a bunch of their creatures die... Actually, can I put Spot's Portal on the bottom of its owner's library? So I can actually use that. Alright, but anyway, let's cast the Lizard and buff up the Mob Lookout. And yeah, let's just send and see if they live. Yep, I'm good. So, did you find Villainous Wrath? Yeah. I kind of wish that was the last game of this sequence, because that would be a great one to end on. Oh well, maybe we can make the last one still an incredible game of Magic, where we do the coolest things ever. Probably not with this hand. It does have the Sting and the Crook. I'm going to keep it. I don't think it's the best hand, but... Second Sting does help, especially against, if this is like white-green or something, I get to just kill their early plays. Yeah, the Ward 2-1 is kind of bad for me. Okay, we did find our forest, though, so that's a step in the right direction. If they attack me, am I blocking? I don't think so, only because I'm hoping to have my own attack here. And if they in-web, like, Common Spider-Man or something, I don't super care. Yeah, okay. So now we get to attack them back. I'm not going to spend a removal spell on that. Yeah, let's just play out my island, so that way I have all three. Web him. Get Miles. We have a forest in our hands, so we go get a swamp. Alright, they have the 2-1 that connives when it attacks. On the one hand, I'm not particularly impressed with that card. On the other hand, it's still not the worst. Like, getting a loot every time it attacks and possibly growing it isn't awful. It's just, it's going to trade with my guy that I spent 3 mana on also. I cannot trade with their... Like, they have to discard a spell here, too, if they want to trade, so... Yeah, it's probably fine. If they have a trick on top of that, that's also fine. I'm wondering if they want to put the counter on their guy now. I was gonna say they probably don't, but... I don't know when they're gonna have a better time to do it. Hey, well... out my creatures. That's why they didn't want to do it now. They had a different way to put a counter on it, and they discarded another Phantasmal Vision. I mean, it's still in range of Scorpion Sting. If they try and run some other stuff out, I might legit kill their flyer next turn, their larger one. There's also a chance they put the counter on the 1/3, because it has Vigilance. Make it a more effective blocker. Alright. Well, there's a lot of flying damage that I can't do a whole lot about with one card, so... about it with multiple cards in connection with each other. Alright, they can gain 4 life here, but if they can't protect Betty, then that's going to be fine. They might not even gain the life because of that. Yep, that is a 2-turn air clock with 2 points of backup damage, and I did not draw anything to get that card off the board, so I guess I die. Right, that is 3, 4, 5. I can get it down to 1 damage here. Still gonna gain a bunch of life. Alright. They're not gonna gain the life if they don't attack with it, though. Alright. Well, I literally have to do this to not die, so... And that'll do it. Alright. Yeah, our previous game was definitely our best game by a wide margin. I mean, I could have killed their ward flyer before then, but that would have taken my entire turn. Oh, right. That was our first loss. I thought we had a loss already. Oh my god, this format. I always think I'm done. Actually, technically, it's been a while. It's been like 4 or 5 tournaments since, 4 or 5 drafts since I did that, but, It feels like I don't remember the last time I forgot I still had a game to play in best of 1, max 7 wins, normal draft, or even, best of 3, three matches. Like, I don't remember the last time I did not realize I had a game left to play after everything. This hand is very medium, but I'm going to keep it because it has all my colors and a removal spell and some ramp and fixing, but drawing a land is probably the worst there. Hopefully I draw a 2-drop creature. 2-drop creature arena. I said 2-drop creature. Don't you hand me no 2-drops that I don't want. That island to do this is, but they did discard a black spell. There we go. All right. Let's run out my forest. I think I can lose a swamp here and still be fine with everything. If I can't lose a swamp here and still be fine, then things are gotten crazy. Downside, though, is that I might not be able to attack into a 1... Okay, never mind. I was going to say, I might not be able to attack and get Miles, but... like both their cards. It's good to know. My swamp. Attack for 0. The damage. Bounce harmlessly off of them, and in web. And get the forest, because alright. I have another swamp and another forest, but I have like triple black and only double green, so... plus a treat trolley, so whatever. Which I don't even need now, so I'm probably going to wind up looting it away. Because I'm hitting my land and I'm ramping, so... yeah, that'll give them a 2/5. Discard a spell here. They lose, okay, Phantasmal Visions. 2/1. Alright, so... okay, let's lead off with a 4/5 Death Touch. Hold back the 4/3. I don't want them gaining 2 life if they can kill my 4/5 here. Like, I could have tried to free roll the attack and see if they blocked, or see if they traded, but... yep. Tempo me a little bit. That's cool. Play my more expensive one then. Alright. They did discard the 1/3. Oh, right, they have another 2/1 in their graveyard, too. Alright. All of this is fine. Not great. So, drink that down, we kill both, we keep our guy. Nothing parents. Discard the treat trolley. So our opponent has slight card advantage, but we have vastly superior board position. Okay. Not gonna lie, Superior Spider-Man is probably gonna need to eat one of these 2 removal spells. Okay, what else you got, opponent? The cool thing. Ah. Yeah, he probably just killed that. Nah. Yeah, that's cool. I think I'm fine. It's past now. Sure. I don't have any other in web, so it's not like I'm gonna be able to buy these back. If they go for a throwaway attack against me, I was gonna say I probably put Scorvos on the bottom of their deck. Let's run this out. Target itself. Lose the common crook, so that way I have 7 lands to work with. Say that. Back for 4. Okay. Looks good. Alright, let's see if this makes them do anything questionable. Alright, so yeah, end of turn we're just gonna send him away, which exiles the token, so Scorvos does not trigger. Alright. That is the only downside, is that now they get to shuffle their deck, so there is a chance they draw him again. And I don't currently have another removal spell for him, but that's kind of the risk I have to take here, because I was not going to win this game by letting them sit on Mysterio for very long, and I'm going to miss out on a lot of damage by not getting rid of him, so still not attacking. Alright, well, I would like to win this game, so I will keep attacking. Out of all of the things they have, they're trading away that one in theory. Okay. Also, they didn't do that before they drew a card to see if they wanted to do anything else, so yeah, I'm kind of surprised they're not trading him off. But I mean, whichever. Okay. Yeah, I question the wisdom there of chumping with your guy to gain the 2 life as opposed to chumping with the 2/2 that's reducing the cost of your guys when you have like a billion mana and nothing to do with it. Other than sinking it into your Drain Life guy, which seemed like a better use, but I don't know. I don't know what they had in their deck and in their hand after they drew the cards. They did. I think they should have bounced my guy first at least, just to see if they had better options, but alright, so that's going to do it for this draft. If you're watching this live, give me a minute. I'll be right back. If you're watching this on YouTube, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Have a good rest of your day.